Let's shout out to Abin Preach. We're gonna react to some of it and clip this up because people I know want this. I fuck with Abin Preach. If you guys are watching, shout out to you guys, Abin Preach.
Obviously, we'll talk about the beef in general at some point, but I want to talk. Does that sound like professional development? What are you professionally developing her in? Certified lover boy, certified people. She's a producer. Little C, she produced for Drake.
Okay, so the Drake thing. You met him. When did you first meet him?
So I played basketball, right? So he really was
Remember
a
that
fan
Little
of
C,
one of
Little
not a
C.
fan,
What's that
supportive-
song? A Little C on the beat. Or
Yeah.
some shit like that.
It was
CC on the beat. So
they put on Twitter. It was either the last album or the one before. She produced one of the songs. She's
one
on
of
an
my
album
teammates at the time, and because
And this is when
of
you're in high
her-
school?
Yeah,
Shadow
high school.
correct
So he
this.
was a fan of women's basketball, high school basketball.
At the time, Drake would have been 29.
He's a big fan of high school women's basketball.
If you say it like that, yeah, it doesn't sound wrong. What Abba is saying is, if you're a man in your late whatevers, you can't be fans of no young woman things. You can't. It don't.
Damn,
it
that
don't.
is weird. That is a bit weird. So Drake was a fan of high school women basketball, so that's how he connected with her at first. I mean, to be honest, I do think that he is.
You heard her response to this? She made a comment. She released a statement.
What'd she say?
She
Do
said,
they show it here or something?
I don't know, but it's on IG. She said, I didn't say that me and him. I didn't say that he went to my high school basketball game. I'm saying a friend I met in high school. He was there to see her at our college game, even though we just heard her say something else.
But then that doesn't even make it even better. He was there to see some other girl.
But it was. She claims that
But linked to
he's
her.
claiming it. She's claiming he went to their college game, not their high school game. And she meant, watch, listen.
I lost it. I'm like, I have to meet Drake. Like, I love Drake. I've always loved Drake, still love Drake. So basically, yeah, he followed me. Maybe a year later is when I built up the confidence to like message him on like some
Go
working
back
stuff.
a little
'cause
bit,
I
where
was
she says the high school
18
part.
when I messaged him.
I was 18 when I messaged
And
him.
I DM'd him like,
Pause
He
that.
knows what.
Pause that.
Wow.
She said I was 18 when I messaged him. She messaged him a year after he went to the game. So how the fuck did this nigga see her in college? She's jacking on IG, bro. I'll literally find the tweet where she's saying, I met this nigga in college because he was there to see my high school friend play basketball. I'm gonna find it right now.
Why is he following Instagram? For what? Just to be clear, conjecture. I don't care who this is from. It's a straight up weirdo. Call it
Why is it glitching because I'm playing it fast, man?
Certified as
Why is the audio glitching?
period.
pig. He said, I
I don't know why. Maybe
with Wix not
lower the quality and everything.
Bobby Browns. I never looked twice at no teenager.
Started when 2010 Drake concert circulating the internet. Footage where a 3-year-old Drake
What the hell's going on with the audio, bro?
invites a girl from the crowd on stage and is with her. Tells her hair,
That's the clip of the girl, right? The whole thing. So they talk about that. I'm gonna see if Abin Preach talk about something newer, the Baka stuff.
OVO. Alleged 22-year-old woman, prostitution, a weapons charge, and human trafficking. The now deleted post read, something in the air, a lot of happening months, but this one means the most. Been waiting 11 months. Baka.
I just wonder if
Why is this shit glitching, guys? I apologize for that. Kind of annoying. Let me see if I connect it again. Messing up the listening experience for the viewers.
girl while he was in jail.
Wow.
Remember when he said that shit about Wayne?
Reference to Wayne, yeah.
You know that happened, right?
And Drake wearing a matching H necklace, rumors of them dating began circulating, with Entertainment Tonight even alleging that the two hooked up at Drake's Memorial Day party. However, during this time, Haley did an interview with E! News, revealing that she'd known Drake for around 4 years at this point, meaning that a 25-year-old Drake first met Haley when she was just 14.
Wow. And that's the girl that he said that in the diss. Like, Abel, why you mad? Like, I just lip locked with her. It was her, right? Haley Baldwin?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it not?
No, it was.
Or was it Gigi Hadid? Bella Hadid?
Bella
I be
Hadid.
confusing
It
these
was Bella
white,
Hadid.
famous
It
young
was Bella
women. I'm
Hadid.
sorry.
It was Bella Hadid.
I be confusing them.
Yeah, it was Bella Hadid. I forgot who this woman is.
That's the one that used to, that's the one that's married to Justin Bieber right now, no? Haley Baldwin? Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one that's married to Justin
Alec
Bieber.
Baldwin's niece. Damn. So Drake knew her for 4 years. So Drake knew her since she was 15.
Here it is. Sydney Christine says on IG, I didn't meet him in high school. I've said he supported my teammate I went to high school with, who was in college at the time he heard of her. He's never spoke to either of us in high school. You met him when you were 17. You weren't 17 in college. Stop lying. Yo, like, come on, bro. Like, I hate how you just compromise your freaking morals for bread. It's so corny to me.
So you guys think there's a possibility that Drake is just likes young women? That's fucking weird then. Because there's too many, like, I guess, coincidences back to back. Damn, Drake should have, he should have calculated this. Like, this battle was going to unravel cookies and not cookies. What's it called? That's secrets that are even if they're not real, they add up to like still look weird. They still look weird.
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
What
I think he bowed out because he doesn't want to keep going.
If your teenager became an overnight Instagram sensation, was released by The Guardian, detailing a story about 16-year-old Charlie D'Alessio going viral on Instagram after being
Another one. Oh my God.
She was 16. Damn.
She was 16?
Yeah. When like Drake co-signed her or whatever, connected with her.
with one of the biggest hip-hop stars on the planet, she felt the world as she knew it shifting under the wheels of her car. I thought, okay, she's hanging out with Drake. I guess this is for real.
What was you saying at the beginning?
Nothing.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Later that month, Drake would release a song titled Jaded, featuring the line, "We coulda waited. I wasn't Russian. Differences in ages. You're old enough, but you're still a baby."
Self-snitching.
And he's saying it himself. That's the thing. There's another lyric to them. They might bring it up. So I guess they're just watching a documentary I've been preach. I thought it was like all pure original, but they're watching a documentary. I wish I would have found the documentary before them. But there's another verse where Drake is like 3 years later. Was it Teenage? No, but I know Teenage Fever. People never like the title.
No, there's a couple of questionable bars there. Or was it on Jaded too?
There was one where he's like, in a couple years from now, blah blah.
Teenage Fever was about J-Lo.
Even though back then, like Mac Main had that weird lyric in Bedrock. Wasn't it Bedrock when he was like, in 3 years later, holla at me, Mighty Cyrus. It's
Someone
like,
did say that. I forgot who it was though.
and he kept tweeting about Miley Cyrus like years after the about the Young Money's after song went viral. He kept talking about that Miley Cyrus, and when she became legal, he was like, "Oh, Miley's finally." But I think it was him playing into it to be funny, but still, it comes off creepy.
Yeah.
Like, you're Mac Man, you're not a comedian, so people are not gonna find it purely funny. You're gonna misinterpret it. You're the fucking head of, of Cash Money, president of Cash Money. But we didn't even play the clip of, right here, the 17-year-old, right? So this is the viral clip of the 17-year-old. This was a concert in 2010, and the woman was 17 years old. Drake was 22, 23. And they're saying that this is obviously creepy because he kissed her on stage. And he said she was thick. Trigger warning for anyone who finds this obviously disturbing.
Told you I like your hair, right? What is it? It's like herbal essences. Smells fresh.
Jesus Christ. Again, the audio's glitching. It might be Drake, bro. Might be Drake working his power. But basically, you get the gist right there. He fondled her, etc., and that was like before. But then, to be honest, to be fair, I think he kisses her at the end. Yeah, let's show that. He kisses her cheeks or her forehead, and then the lips. A quick tap.
Nah, that was weird. I never fully saw that video. That's disgusting. That's weird as hell. I'm sorry.
And then what the comments saying, y'all, he said, even though after he found out she was the age, he said she's thick. The woman has spoken out, Tia Owens. She says, regarding the video was going around, I was 17 years old back then. Now I'm 31 years old. This was a concert that my dad took me to back in high school. Drake's entourage actually picked out picked me out from the crowd, and it wasn't Drake himself. By the way, performers always bring up fans on stage as a part of their shows. She's not wrong there because Usher does it. Trey Songz has done in the past. A lot, especially like R&B, like what's it called? Heartthrob artists that girls love. Chris Brown with the meet and greets. They do that, right? Drake is not a regular rapper. He's an R&B singer guy, especially back then too. He had the big song with Trey Songz, Unforgettable, Best I Ever Had. So I get that, but obviously you were too young. They should have double, triple checked that. It was nothing then, nothing, still nothing now. Now that I have cleared this false narratives up, I'm going back to study for my law school exam. And then she says a comment, this was purely a stage act, his stage act. I was 17 years old. I'm 31 now. It was nothing then, and it's nothing now.
You're also in the industry.
Wait, so if Drake's 36, 5-year difference then?
37.
Oh, he's 37. So I was 17. So that's a 6 years difference. So he was 23, and she was 17.
Because before anyone in the comments get on my nerve.
And this was the photo that confirmed that this was the girl because she was tagged on Instagram. This was 2015.
He was born in 86.
9 years ago, she was tagged on Instagram. Tia Jaded. Right there. Right with Drake on stage.
Still, no, that's Throwback Thursday.
Throwback Thursday. Someone posted it and tagged her.
Yeah.
Tia Jaded.
Because she's an industry person. She has industry connects.
Yeah. So this is confirmed and everything. But then it's like after the Hard Part 6, she speaks out, right? Everyone's now like they're resurfacing when Millie Bobby Brown spoke out and confirmed that there's nothing. Again, she says nothing then, it's nothing now. It sucks because obviously I'm assuming it definitely wasn't nothing more, especially than what we got on that stage in that moment. And for her, she has to live with that for the rest of her life, right? As like your parents weren't good parents for bringing you up there, blah, blah. But she was 17, right? She probably was there by herself. She said that her dad, paid for it? Or did her dad bring her?
Her dad brought her, I think she said.
I was 31 now, blah, blah.
My dad took me to back in high school.
Oh, shit.
This is weird, bro.
That is weird.
Because the moment you hear the age, like you just know instinctually, all right, let me
That's weird.
let me not do too much.
And I don't even want to defend it because once you go defend this, people call you creepy. So let me not even get into that muddy water of that.
Oh, I'm never defending this shit. This is insanity.
How are you gonna defend that?
No, there's people that can argue. Hey,
Age of consent
it's
is
legal.
16.
She said
age of consent is 16.
It's legal.
She said
Some states.
17.
But it's not okay.
So she's underage, and he still proceeds to kiss her 3 or 4 more times.
Because in
agree.
2010, that was what?
Let's say that's
14 years ago?
Let's say that's your sister, bro, and he does that shit. How you gonna feel about
Oh,
that?
no, I'm jumping on stage. I'm hitting that light-skinned nigga over the head.
No, yeah, it's creepy as fuck.
Nah, fuck that shit. Nasty.
So what should Drake do? You guys think? Like admit that this was creepy, this specific situation?
Nah, he's not gonna say shit.
He's not going to say shit,
He's
bro.
just gonna
The
keep it pushing.
You haven't noticed what's been going on
Especially
today?
after the shorty says, yo.
She came out today. The producer one I just read came out today. And one other person came out and they all said collectively, this is not anything you're making out to be. He's not a pedophile.
They're all gonna say that because it's Drake.
Bro, it's like PR.
Do you think he's paying these niggas?
I truly believe he does. One's a producer, the other one's an A&R. She was an A&R for Good Music, and now she has her own record
What
company.
you just let me know? What was this? Is it the same thing?
That is the confirmation that Kendrick sold his home, and he has an LLC to buy the penthouse.
So this is what some people are talking about right now as well. There's public records showing that Kendrick and Whitney, the couple, sold their Calabasas home in LA that they shared for 9 years since engagement in August 2023. So they sold it in August 2023. Kendrick made an LLC 2 months earlier and purchased the new NYC penthouse under the LLC when the building finished in October 2023. They probably split up a year ago, potentially. They might not be together. So there's more rumors playing into the idea of Kendrick being in a New York penthouse apartment right now, selling the house that he lived in with his girl, his high school sweetheart, for years. And then this is what Drake is revealing. You know, there's actual paperwork showing this. Dog Pound Buildings, LLCs, the LLC they're tying back to potentially a Kendrick Lamar. And then you tagged what was below? Below we have Dog Pound LLC buying from Brian Snyder the Brooklyn apartment worth $8 million and $600,000. This was in October of 2023. So this ties into more rumors and ideas of Kendrick Lamar beating his wife, having issues with his wife, ongoing, and Whitney has not said nothing online, so people are playing more into this narrative. Is it Drake fan tactics? I think so, more than likely. But is it still a possibility? Yes. And why? Because these men are in a rap battle, and anything is fucking possible. But yeah, there we have it. Is it midnight yet? Yeah, Kendrick hasn't dropped. That's kind of what I was kind of waiting for. If it came to the midnight to see Kendrick drop, but he did not drop. We basically pretty much covered everything. I don't think. What you think, Noel? I think that's pretty much it. The major conspiracies, etc. Because there was some other stuff, but a lot of stuff tends to be
rumors,
too conspiracy.
Yeah,
that it doesn't. You don't want to bring value to it because you don't want it to age bad. You know, and then you got egg on your face. But those were the two main ones, right? With the house, and then from what I saw, the girls coming out and speaking out for Drake. Now, guess what? Drake is creepy for that. Creepy as fuck. Will I stop listening to Drake? Me personally, no. Will anyone realistically will? No. No, because it was so long ago, people forgot about it. You're resurfacing it now. You know, you hope and pray that he's not like that no more. You hope and pray. If he's still doing anything remotely like that, obviously it's gross. Obviously it's weird. But I don't think he's doing anything like that. You know, but he did say in the song, what did he say? I never looked twice at a young girl? Some shit like that. But he didn't say I didn't look at once. He's like, I'll never look back twice or some shit. I'll never double take.
I don't know any of these niggas to be assuming what they on, so I'm going to just say nothing. I pray to God niggas ain't doing that.
Maybe he acknowledged that. That one that we just saw. Like, hey, I did that one time, but I never did it twice again. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm praying.
The irony, though, is how Marloon said, though. The idea of, like, hey, she told you you're 17 and you kissed her. That's like,
3 more times.
3 more. That's like, and he's like, damn, I always get in trouble for this type of shit. You know? But then you could maybe, hopefully, I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt, but then I'm trying to see, like, what is his perspective? I'm an artist, celebrity now, superstar, caught in the moment. Oh, she may still make her happy. I think you kissing her on the head and the cheeks, happy enough. You don't got to go for the lips. Don't go for the lips. That's the kill, like, right there, like.
There was a video.
That's weird.
Did you see the video on IG? I mean, on Twitter of the Lil Wayne when they were performing on stage and he's hugging on those young girls. They're like in a band. I forgot what they're called.
Naked Brothers Band.
No, you're crazy. The chat will be able to tell us because they've been literally doing it. But he's on stage. Wayne is performing and Drake is like hugged up on these girls who are like 13. And when I'm watching, I'm like, this doesn't look that bad. And that's what I'm trying to tell like a lot of people. You can't do this to people. There's no proof right now. There's no evidence that he's a pedophile. There's these weird situations.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He could be caught up in the moment as a superstar, just trying to like kiss this girl.
Yeah.
Make her happy as a fan.
My thing is this.
But it's weird, but it's not like the nigga's a fucking creep, like living day in and day out.
We don't know that.
I don't put that on him.
We don't know that. And this is my point. We don't know anything.
Matter of fact, what I do know, I'm going to still say allegedly, I have spoken to girls in the industry in the past, probably like about 3 of them, that have said good things about Drake.
Yeah.
And that's been like a known thing, like he's a gentleman. Like they always say that in interviews. He's a gentleman, he's a gentleman. Nigga, you better be a fucking gentleman if you dicking down all these bitches with that God bless you. I'm not gonna talk about it.
I get it. But like overanalyzing every situation and putting pedophile names on him is crazy to me.
Yeah.
My thing is this. Kendrick started this. Putting that on another man to me is a nasty, nasty, nasty thing if you don't have proof.
Yeah.
Because how does he come back from this? Like, I get rap beef, bro, but we have to be honest at one point. You're really just going to spread a false narrative that a nigga's a pedophile for rap beef? That's dangerous, bro. We have to stop.
Dangerous.
That's dangerous and weird. Now, if Kendrick does have something, say it and prove it. But don't be spreading these, because look at what niggas are doing, bro. They're pulling up every fucking Drake video I've ever seen in my life saying, this looks weird, this looks strange. How, like,
they have documentaries on YouTube. We just watched one with Abin Preach.
Don't let me for my ambition.